This is Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. After a $300 million renovation and years of careful planning, it's been transformed into something truly incredible. It's the third oldest park still used in Major League Baseball, but now it's a modern marvel with its very own zip code. Over the years, Dodger Stadium has become more than just a ballpark. It's a place full of memories, hosting everything from iconic games to historic events like a mass led by the Pope. But it's not just about the past anymore. Dodger Stadium has managed to keep its old school charm while adding a fresh, high-tech twist. With over 56,000 seats and upgraded amenities, it's proof that you can honor tradition while embracing the future. It's the perfect mix of classic and cutting edge, showing how baseball's golden era can coexist with modern design. The renovations brought this legendary stadium back to life. This is the story of how one of MLB's most iconic ballparks got a much-needed update, turning it into a masterpiece for fans today and tomorrow.
Okay, it's time for a very quick break while I ask you a favor. If you're enjoying this video so far, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for Neva Media. I'm posting many videos about big projects, business, celebrities, money, marketing, and more. But just subscribing doesn't always mean you'll see them. So please consider turning on notifications, and I'll love you forever.
No, I mean, I think, the pitcher just went out there. He made some good pitches. All their guys, they were hitting their spots well and, really kind of stepped up when they needed to.
Tucked away in the heart of Elysian Park, Dodger Stadium is more than just a ballpark. It's a symbol of LA's deep sports roots. Built in 1962 for what was then a modest $23 million, around $232 million today, it stood tall for over 60 years. As the oldest major league stadium west of the Mississippi and the largest by capacity in the world, Dodger Stadium has hosted countless unforgettable moments. But numbers alone can't tell the whole story. This is a place that's seen history unfold. 2 All-Star games, 11 World Series, 13 no-hitters, and even 2 perfect games. Yet, even legends start to show their age. By the late 20th century, Dodger Stadium, this mid-century icon, was beginning to feel the weight of time. Across the country, stadiums were changing, turning into entertainment hubs that offered more than just seats and hot dogs. Fans started expecting an experience. Cutting-edge tech, a touch of luxury, and a sense of community. It was clear Dodger Stadium needed more than a facelift. It needed a revival. The goal wasn't just to renovate, but to completely reimagine this legendary ballpark, keeping its history alive while transforming it for a new era. But how did they approach such a massive challenge? Did they go all in with a total transformation, or take a more cautious, step-by-step route? Before we dive into their strategy, let's take a look at the bumpy road to modernization. It wasn't smooth sailing. There were scandals, setbacks, and secrets that almost stopped the whole thing in its tracks.
Hey, what makes Dodger Stadium is the Dodger Dog.
It's the taste of sweet Saturday in the sun. I have yet to try it, but here we go. The new Dodger Dog. I'm going for it. Oh, yeah.
The need to modernize Dodger Stadium was obvious, but jumping straight into a full-blown overhaul wasn't the plan, at least not at first. In the early 2000s, changes happened quietly, mostly during the off-seasons. Small upgrades here, and they're helped keep the stadium somewhat up to date. But by 2008, it was clear something bigger was needed. That's when then-owner Frank McCourt unveiled an ambitious $500 million vision. He imagined transforming Dodger Stadium into a year-round destination, complete with wider concourses, luxury suites, and even a Dodger-themed entertainment complex. The plan was bold, mixing modern innovation with the stadium's classic charm and adding an eco-friendly twist. But as Hollywood would have it, things didn't exactly go as planned. Big dreams often face even bigger obstacles, and the 2008 financial crisis hit hard. Suddenly, questions about funding and timing loomed over the project. Could such a massive transformation survive during an economic downturn? Unfortunately, the financial crisis was just the beginning. Soon, McCourt's financial mismanagement came to light. Massive debts, loans tied to team assets, and growing whispers of instability overshadowed the renovation plan. Then things took another dramatic turn. McCourt's messy, very public divorce. His wife was also involved in team management, dragged the team and stadium's future into deeper chaos. Fans were already frustrated with soaring ticket prices, but allegations that team funds were being used for personal expenses only added fuel to the fire. By 2011, it all came crashing down. The Dodgers filed for bankruptcy, and McCourt was forced to sell. His $500 million dream for Dodger Stadium shelved. The stadium's future hung by a thread, a victim of ambition and bad luck. But then, 2012 brought a fresh start. A new ownership group, led by Magic Johnson and Stan Kasten, stepped in. They brought stability, a clear vision, and most importantly, hope. Their plan? A thoughtful approach that respected Dodger Stadium's mid-century charm while blending in modern upgrades. It wasn't about flashy transformations. It was about finding the right balance between progress and tradition. Slowly but surely, they saved Dodger Stadium and won back the fans' trust. Next up, we'll dive into the upgrades that made this old ballpark feel brand new again. From cutting-edge tech to fan-first features, the transformation is nothing short of amazing. But first, let's see how the new owners approached this monumental challenge. Did they go big, or did they take things slow and steady?
Well, talking about learning hard lessons is easy. Living hard lessons and living through hard lessons is painful.
One thing I've learned over the years in sports is that stability and continuity is very important.
With new ownership at the helm, the Dodgers faced a big question. How do you breathe new life into a 50-year-old ballpark without making the same mistakes as before? Enter Janet Marie Smith, a renowned architect and stadium specialist, who was brought on to lead the transformation. Her mission? Modernize this beloved landmark while keeping its heart and soul intact. She wasn't starting from scratch, though. She had a track record with construction teams that had already delivered impressive results. 2 out of 2 times, they got the job done. That's almost impossible, she said. They brought enthusiasm, resources, and made us look good. What more can you ask for? Still, the challenges were huge. First, funding. Second, deciding the right approach. Should they go for one massive overhaul or take it step by step? Guggenheim Baseball Management had the answer, a phased renovation plan. It wasn't flashy, but it was smart, sustainable, and most importantly, doable. In 2013, they kicked things off with over $100 million in upgrades. And here's the kicker. Every single dollar came from private funding. No public tax dollars, no messy political debates, just a straightforward commitment to reinvesting in the stadium and earning the fans' trust. The first wave of upgrades focused on the essentials: high-definition scoreboards, better seating, wider concourses, and improved concessions. By opening day 2013, fans could already see a refreshed blue heaven on earth, blending the stadium's mid-century vibe with 21st century features. But they didn't stop there. In 2014, another $50 million went into the stadium, upgrading infrastructure, improving traffic flow, and adding new viewing areas. By 2019, another $100 million brought big changes, including a 2-acre center field plaza packed with food courts, playgrounds, and social spaces. Over time, smaller upgrades, totaling another $50 million, brought the grand total to $300 million. By the time Dodger Stadium celebrated its 60th anniversary in 2022, it felt like a perfect mix of history and modernity. New sculptures stood proudly beside restored memorabilia, offering fans a seamless blend of nostalgia and innovation. This phased approach wasn't just smart financially. It preserved the stadium's character while making it future-proof. It's a tribute to an evolving legend, keeping its iconic features and cherished memories alive for generations to come. Now, let's dig deeper into what makes Dodger Stadium's transformation so remarkable, not just for the ballpark, but for the entire city of Los Angeles. But first, we'll take a closer look at the impressive upgrades and features that have turned the stadium into a true modern marvel. Since 2013, the renovations at Dodger Stadium have turned it into the perfect blend of vintage charm and modern innovation. While much of its original 1962 architecture still stands tall, the upgrades beneath the surface are cutting edge, built with California's seismic risks in mind. In fact, Dodger Stadium was one of the first earthquake-resistant ballparks. Its foundation, lightweight, expanded shale concrete with a compressive strength of 3,750 psi, strong enough to handle immense pressure without breaking. Think of it like a giant rubber band, flexible but unbreakable. ready to handle whatever nature throws its way. With seating for 56,000 fans, Dodger Stadium still holds the crown as the world's largest baseball stadium. The layout offers something for everyone. The Lexus Dugout Club at field level with its cushy seats, private restrooms, and concierge service. The famous all-you-can-eat pavilion serving unlimited hot dogs, nachos, and popcorn, or panoramic views from the top deck. Wherever you sit, the design makes sure you get a great view, framed by the stunning backdrop of downtown LA and the San Gabriel Mountains. And then there's Dodger Vision. Those massive hexagonal video boards, they're impossible to miss. Each one is 77.5 feet wide and 38 feet tall, with over 2.3 million pixels at 10 millimeters density. It's like watching a supercharged Jumbotron. Below, you'll find 69-foot wide ribbon scoreboards and over 1,113 feet of LED displays wrapping the lower level. Altogether, the stadium has over 10 million pixels lighting up the night, making you feel closer to the action than ever before. But the sound is just as impressive as the visuals. The EL Acoustics K2 sound system makes sure every crack of the bat echoes perfectly, even 600 feet away in the top deck. With 62 speakers placed strategically around the stadium, you hear the game loud and clear, without blasting the surrounding neighborhoods. At the heart of the stadium is the 2-acre center field plaza, a buzzing hub that combines history and fun. It's got beer gardens, sports bars, play areas, and even live music. Plus, it's a walk through Dodger history, featuring iconic touches like the Jackie Robinson statue and plaques celebrating the legends of Dodgers past. Accessibility got a major upgrade too. New escalators and elevators, a 360-degree walkway, wider concourses, and expanded ramps make sure every fan can explore the stadium with ease. And technology? Dodger Stadium nailed it. A robust Wi-Fi network keeps fans connected, while a state-of-the-art control room, shielded by bulletproof glass, handles high-definition replays, live TV production, and more. Even the lighting got an upgrade, with energy-efficient LEDs that brighten every moment, complete with strobe effects for home runs and big wins. In every way, Dodger Stadium has become a living, breathing monument to baseball history, seamlessly blending its past with a bright, modern future. Dodger Stadium isn't just a ballpark, it's an economic powerhouse. On game days, it's like a small city comes to life, creating thousands of jobs. From concessions and security to ticketing and maintenance, there's no shortage of opportunities. And even after the final inning, the stadium keeps buzzing, with hundreds of full-time employees working year-round in operations, administration, and team management. Simply put, Dodger Stadium plays a major role in LA's economy. The renovations weren't just about giving the stadium a facelift, they also sparked job growth. Over the years, hundreds of construction and subcontracting roles were created, giving the local economy a big boost. This ripple effect reached nearby neighborhoods like Echo Park, where restaurants, bars, and hotels flourished as they welcomed waves of Dodger fans. More visitors meant more tax revenue for the city, making the stadium a win-win for everyone. Back in 2013, a study estimated that sporting events brought an eye-popping $4.1 billion to LA's economy, with Dodger Stadium pulling in a huge chunk of that. And now, after a decade of growth, renovations, and revitalization, those numbers have probably skyrocketed. But Dodger Stadium's impact isn't just about baseball. It's a venue for electrifying concerts, cultural events, and community programs. It's a place where Angelinos from all walks of life come together to celebrate, connect, and make memories. Whether it's on the field or off, Dodger Stadium is a cornerstone of the city. It fosters community spirit, fuels dreams, and keeps Los Angeles alive and vibrant 365 days a year. Today, Dodger Stadium is the ultimate symbol of transformation thanks to smart funding and strategic upgrades. It's managed to keep its iconic charm while embracing all the best of modern innovation. It's still the beloved home of the Dodgers, but now it's packed with 21st century comforts and cutting-edge features. Dodger Stadium is truly reborn, ready for whatever the future holds. And we can't wait to see what groundbreaking project King Construction will bring next. What feature of Dodger Stadium do you think makes it stand out as a modern masterpiece? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more fascinating stories about iconic landmarks.